At approximately 1:53 this morning, officers were dispatched to 3539 Beach Boulevard, the Mayfair Village Apartments, to assist bail bondsmen who were looking for an individual wanted for no DL and attaching tag not assigned. They believed that he was in apartment number 1107. The officers responded, went to apartment 1107, knocked on the door to assist the bail bondsman. They got no response. They went back, talked to the bail bondsman. At that time, they decided that no one was going to answer the door. They left. Shortly thereafter, the bail bondsman called back looking for more assistance. We also, at approximately the same time, real close, received calls of armed individuals outside of apartment 1107. The resident in that apartment was calling, looking out the window with dispatchers the entire time, telling them that there were armed men outside. There were 3 black men dressed all in black. She's updating the dispatcher, and at that time, officers are dispatched to a separate call. The first officers had already left. These are a different set of officers come. As they arrive on scene at the apartment complex, the woman inside is getting a little more excited. She tells the dispatcher that the people are trying to kick in her door. The call is then upgraded to an armed home invasion. She describes a gun to the dispatcher. She describes again the black clothing. At that time, the officers have already entered the front part of the apartment complex. They hear it being upgraded. 2 of them retrieve their AR-15 rifles. They make a tactical approach to building 1107, which is a couple of buildings back in the apartment complex. As they approach, several go to the front. Another officer peels off, Officer Bailey, to go to the rear of the apartment complex, a building. As he goes to the back, he encounters a black male with a mask on, with gloves, dressed in black, holding a shotgun. He immediately engages him. That suspect is fired upon and is deceased at the scene. Shortly thereafter, another one of the bondsmen comes running around the side of the complex with a gun in his hand. Officer Bailey engages him and shoots him multiple times. He is in critical condition at Shands at this time. So we have 3 bail bondsmen, 1 not injured, 2 one that's dead here at the scene, and 1 that is critically injured, shot multiple times at Shands. So, and 1 officer shot, Officer Jason Bailey, with his AR-15 rifle.
Did you say he fired the shot or was shot?
He shot with his AR-15 rifle at both of these armed men.
Why would a bail bondsman have a mask on?
We're still investigating this. This is a very complex scene, so we're doing all that right now.
Can you say which company they're from?
There's an umbrella company, and they're from multiple bail bondsman companies that work together. So to pinpoint which one's from what company, we'll get you all that later on. We'll follow this up with names either later today or tomorrow. But like I said, this is fluid investigation, and we're working on it right now.
So bottom line, 1 bail bondsman killed.
Yes.
Another critically injured.
Yes.
The other is in custody?
He's not in custody. He's at the hospital.
He's at the hospital.
Yes.
Is that traditional? Is that how bail bondsmen work? They come, they bang on the door, they wear a mask?
Like I said, I can't answer that. Why they were doing what they were doing, will be uncovered. You know how this works. It'll be an investigation done by the state attorney's office and our cold case team, and we're actively interviewing people as we speak.
Just so I'm clear, the initial call was from the bail bondsman. They were going to the same address?
That's correct.
And what did they tell the dispatcher?
And did the officers talk to the bail bondsman when they arrived initially? Or
the first group of officers talked to the bail bondsman, went to the apartment, and left when they got no answer to the door. The second calls, we're getting 911 calls from the apartment and eventually from the bail bondsmen that are outside. So you've got a lot of things going on, and like I said, we'll break this down for you and get you more information later. Okay.
Same bail bondsman
Same bail bondsmen.
that called to
different
get assistance at first, and then they.
Different police officers, and now you've got 3 occupants of the apartment. 2 of them calling 911. The female occupant stays on the phone the entire time. So she believes that someone's trying to break in their home. She can see them outside that they've got guns and they're armed. So that's the information the officers are getting.
And just
What
one other
what
point.
guns did the bail bondsmen have?
We're determining that all at this time. So we'll answer all your questions as we get to them. But like I said, it's a very complex scene here. A lot of people involved, a lot of calls, a lot of tapes, a lot of things we're looking at. But I can assure you we'll investigate it fully. And as we develop this information, we'll get it to you.
Thank
When
you.
When we get our next update.
I'll get with Melissa. We'll get it out. We'll make sure everybody gets it. Okay.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.